Hello, 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 hello. Just turning that down. Hi, hi. How is everybody doing? I hope you're all well. I'm aware there's no one online right this second, and I don't know if anyone is around, but as always, you can play it back. I just shared a picture to the group, which was a kind of smoky, grungy eye look that Julian very kindly sent in, so thank you very much. Which I'm going to do for you today. So it shouldn't be too long a tutorial because I'm not really going to go through anything else. Currently what I've got on is what I put on this morning, and I did absolutely nothing with my hair. So I might actually jazz that up a little bit afterwards as well to finish it off. But anyway, if you haven't seen the picture on my Facebook page now, it's this one here. So it's kind of slightly metallic, sort of greys and sort of charcoal-y kind of colours, but it's super, super easy to do. And surprise, surprise, I'm using more Urban Decay products today in the form of naked palettes. Oh, love hearts, we like love hearts. Yeah, if you're watching, guys, say hi. If you can't hear me, then please let me know. So I'm going to be using Naked 2 mainly. I don't think there's anything in Naked 1 that I want, and I won't confuse the issue. I'll stick with one palette. So without further ado, I will get cracking. So if I was doing this from scratch, because it's quite a sort of smudgy look, I'd probably actually not put a base on at all until afterwards, because we're going to get a lot of drop down and want to clean underneath. But I'll just go in with what I've got and I'll give it a tidy up afterwards. Ooh. Okay. So there are two colours in here. One is called Pistol and the other is called Verve. It's a pretty well-loved palette, as you can see. And in fact, those two colours, well, one in particular actually, hasn't been used that much. So I tend to use a lot of warmer tones with clients, not so much of the silvers, but today we will be using the silvery colours. And also some coal, which I don't normally use either because I'm not a huge fan, but for this look, it is definitely needed. So I'm just going to go in with Pistol, which is like a metallic-y grey colour. I'm just kind of smudging that onto the lids, into the crease line, not being too precious about it. And sort of getting up there as well. This is actually a very nice, easy one for you guys to do. Now this is a bit too thick to go underneath, so excuse me. I'm just going to go with an angled brush. Hi, Jillian. I'm doing your look. Thank you so much for sending it in. So I'm just literally, again, not being precious and smudging the same colour underneath into the lash line. Whenever I do a live, everyone decides to come down into the kitchen and be really noisy. No, Natalie Portman, no. And I'm not her either, I'm afraid, so you'll just have to make do with me and imagine. Maybe one day I will have Natalie Portman on a Facebook Live. That's the goal, that's the dream. Okay, cool. So that's just smudged in there. just going to go a little bit more on the outer edges here. I bet you are. And then I'm just smudging that all over the lids. So we've got that sort of grey metallic-y colour. Sorry, I had a cold last week and I'm just kind of, it's lingering. I'm trying to get rid of it. Okay, so I have a kohl pencil, a squished kohl pencil, but that's cool. It'll still work the same. Don't know how that happened. Oh, I do. That's split, that's why. Anyway, so I'm just going to, oh, if you want to know the name of this, it's a MAC one and it's called Smolder. But any kohl pencil will do. And I'm, again, not being precious and just dabbing that on there. I haven't done a smoky eye look like this in ages. I think I used to wear my eyes like this all the time. And again into the bottom lashes as well, just a little bit. You can see what I mean by it gets a bit messy, so you best not to put any foundation on beforehand. Now you can either blend this in with a brush or you can do it with a cotton bud. The cotton bud will lift a lot of product off though. I'm just gonna go back in with this brush. And smudge that in. So what you don't want is too clean a line at the top. To all kind of blend in. What's harder, putting makeup on yourself or someone else? Depends on the makeup and it depends on the person. See, mess. It's not quite as easy doing it to you guys on here with a camera and a mirror behind. From an angle point of view, it's not the easiest. But yeah, if you get someone with good eyes, then it's a breeze, especially liquid liner, which is not so easy to do on myself. So I'm just going in with this again. To the corners. I'll show you with a cotton bud. Just blend that out. Super easy. So say on a skill level of 1 to 10, this is probably about a 3. So no excuses. So I'm using the colour Creep now, which is a not completely black, a little bit black. I'm just going to dab that on. Arthur, what are you doing? Out. So you can see that we're losing that line. We don't want to see that there was a line there. Fabulous. I'm just going to blend that off. Just put a bit more of that liner there. And on the outer edge a little bit. I'm just using the silver, which is called Vev. It's a slight hint of gold actually, as a highlighter up here. And I'm just rubbing it in so it blends away that edge as well. Now to clean up this mess, so if you just press pretty firmly and swipe across, you should get all that grubbiness off. And twist the cotton bud as you go around. You might need a couple. And if you haven't got any foundation on, you can literally just take a baby wipe underneath your eyes. Okay, and then I'm just going to add a bit of that silver colour again, just into the corners. Hopefully you can see. And also just take it across a little bit here. You can see that metallic effect. I'm just going in, I actually used this foundation this morning, which is number 3 from Urban Decay, and it's the All Nighter. Don't know why I've just used this brush. I'll use a foundation brush. So just keep that nice and bright underneath there. We're going to add lots of mascara. Oh, sorry, wobbling about. So yeah, you can really layer it on. Well, there we go. Easy peasy. So yeah, smoky, sort of just smudgy eyes. I mean, you can make them darker if you want, just keep smudging in that kohl. It depends how dark you want to go. And then as far as lips go, I would keep this to the minimum. So literally probably just a slick of gloss. This one is Ample Pink by MAC. So it's got a bit of a pink tinge, but it's still quite natural. Oh, and it's got a plumping effect as well, so it tingles. Alternatively, if you're not a fan of lip gloss, or lipstick for that matter, and you prefer a more matte look, then I would grab maybe like a nude kind of lip pencil and just use it over the whole of the lip, or a soft pink would also work. So there we go, all done. I haven't kind of fixed everything else. You can actually, if you want to be really Grungey, is mess up the brows a little bit, kind of brush them upwards and go with a more kind of bushy brow. And there we go. Let me just sort my hair out. I think the best thing for something like this is to go a little bit grungy. So hairspray and back combing. Oh, Julian, I still got 2 more of yours, but yeah, keep them coming. I might do a vote on the other 2 that you sent as to what people want to see first. I love backcombing. It's the best. Not the best for your hair, but it's great. A bit of life in there. Just find that parting again. And then if I'm in a super hurry, this is what I tend to do. Spray and scrunch. Texture in moments. Oh, bit of an improvement. So there you go. Anyway, we've gone way off eyes, but as you can see, they are super, super easy to do. So all you need is a kohl pencil and some sort of charcoal greys, really. You could even just use the kohl pencil and just smudge that. And by layering up the kohl pencil, you'll get kind of different gradients of black. Right, so I shall leave you to enjoy your, what day is it? Tuesday? Yes, Tuesday evening. Have a wonderful evening. Enjoy whatever you're up to. And I will see you soon. All right, ciao.